What's up, everyone? I just wanted to go over a couple of the plays from today and just explain what I saw and a couple of trades that I would have taken or I took today. So let's just get right into it. All right, so first we have CRWD Crowd Strike, and the plan was to enter at 285.5, which was the micro key level that we had here, or a little bit of a range going on here. So that would have been nice. It acted as support. If you want to just come down here real quick, you'll see it a little bit clearer on a 5-minute time frame. You could see it's been touching. It even acted as support today, which looked good. And in the past, been some nice resistance, some support, whole bunch of everything. So crowd would have worked out. And you could have honestly played it one of two ways. You could have played it within um, the first minute, as long as you had some kind of plan in place. You might have gotten shaken out here or shook out here. Um, so if you entered on the first minute, you might have gotten stopped out at 9:34, 9:35 ish. But if you're trading on a 5-minute time frame, you would have seen that we kind of had this rocket ship technique here, where price dipped down, and buyers bought us right back up, and I would have entered right at 9:35, 9:36 area, and it would have gone perfectly right to the price target, which would have been beautiful for a nice gain on the day. So that would have been a beautiful trade if I was around to trade, but I wasn't. And you can see that it even acted as resistance, or excuse me, support throughout the day. So I thought that was a cool little play that I missed out on. Oh well, but good to see that plans are working out here. The one trade that I did take, I took on my phone. I don't recommend it at all, but I just wanted to go over it just because I was noticed it as it was happening. So the trade I took was right at I entered right about here. So I would have obviously entered here, um, but I got in a little late. I wanted to see the 5-minute RBNR, but I also, that's just when I opened my phone and saw the alert trigger and stuff like that. So the target was 166, and we got there around 3:25 Eastern time. And yeah, so the entry was 165.1 because it was it's been a key level here. It's been a really good key level here that offered a really nice break. And we kind of have been making this kind of a cup and handle pattern, almost a little baby one in here too. So it had a couple things going for it. We had some nice uptrend movement on the daily time frame. It's been looking kind of sharp as well. This 166 will definitely be on watch for tomorrow. This level, which looks pretty good, and maybe even swing to this daily supply up here. But intraday, we saw that we had some nice VVM picking up here, and would have entered right as we were breaking this level. The stop would have been below a 5-minute candle close below 165, and you could see that 165 acted as perfect support twice, and then we bounced up immediately. If I was day trading this, which I was, but not at the time really, because I was just kind of, I wasn't really at my desk. I was more just hopping around. I would have scaled out immediately as soon as we got this nice push up here, which would have paid nicely. But I was just doing a little bit of experimenting on my end, so I did play contracts that were like a month out or so. So they didn't really move much. I just really wanted to see if my analysis was correct. That's another tip that you guys can take from that is, if you're really still worried about the money and losing money, you can play contracts that are really far out of the money that don't really move that much. And then I got out around, I believe it was right here. My target was 166, but I again, like I said, I wasn't at my desk and I had to run, so I couldn't really be on my phone for any longer. And obviously, you can see that if I just stuck with the plan and I wasn't at my desk, we would have hit my target. So that's why it's super, super important to always stick with your plan. And again, I would have. I just, couldn't be at my desk any longer. And that worked out nicely. And the stop loss was obviously, I mentioned that earlier, but I would have moved my stop up to break even once I had this nice push. Should never let a trade like this go green on you. There's really no reason to. And we would have gotten a nice a nice little gain here if I stuck to the plan, or if I was at my desk rather. The final trade that I took that I'm still in is BA. This is a more speculation. I'm really interested in this. So if you look at BA, we kind of have this longer time frame this longer time frame wedge, which I'm super curious about. If I just do it here, yeah, perfect. You can kind of see, I'll even do it, activate this and make it even a little clearer. So you can see that this has been in a big wedge here. If you want to see it on the weekly chart, you can see that BA has has a really nice support system here, and the daily demand zone, which is what I was looking at, produced this nice big move here, and that's kind of why I like this demand zone. It correlated with this trend line. It's demand zone here, and we had increasing volume here, which signifies good stuff happening. And we also have earnings before the market, so it's a little bit of speculation, but good news should be coming, and we might see a nice spark prior to the market. So IV crush might happen, but again, I'm still holding on. I'll be holding on to the target of daily supply, or weekly supply, sorry. So I'm taking it from a daily zone to this weekly supply of 225.68, and that's my final target. And then I'm also being careful of this 4-hour supply that formed today. And the stop loss will be below this demand zone, which will signify that the play is invalid because buyers are no longer interested in keeping this name afloat. So we shall see what BA does, and overall a good trade. I'm happy with this no matter what happens. Zero emotions involved, as I have a plan in place. So keep you updated on that, and thanks for watching.